Electric motor.
Synthetic rigging.
Classic sailboat.
No electronics.
Crossing the Atlantic Ocean.
Going where the fair winds blow, our home is where the waters flow. We'll show you what we've come to know on board while sailing wisdom.
Good morning, everyone. Today is October 28th, and we are just heading due west. It's time for our morning forecast. Okay, the air pressure is steady at 1,010 millibars. It's kind of on the lower side, but that's also common for equatorial regions, so the important part is it's steady. Looks like it's gonna be a great day of sailing. Yeah, so we don't get weather forecasts or anything to the boat. We just look at the sky because storms are not invisible, and that's what we do. We just look, sky looks good, it's gonna be a good day. Sky looks pretty nasty, we reef down. All right, so now a thing that I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna clean up the foot of our head sail. So our head sail's reefed, and we've had them reefed for hundreds of miles, but I don't like the way that the reefed portion is kind of bagging near the clew. So I'm gonna get that straightened up. Okay, I did my maths, as the British call it. I plot us to be at 8 degrees, 42 minutes north, and then 31 degrees, 30 minutes west. I'll get it. Get outside before you throw up.
Okay. If you insist. Oh, I'm so weak today.
Here, take some pretty pictures. It's recording.
Take some pretty pictures.
We're planning on making pasta with meat sauce tonight, but we haven't gotten the beef out to defrost yet because I'm hopeful that we'll catch some fish. We got this bait that our friends in Cape Verde gave us. They said the fish love these things, so I'm excited. So we got a lure and a long line just set up. I'm just gonna dump it over and see what bites.
We've been watching the storm come up behind us, and I think it's finally time to put up our storm sail setup. We've got PJ going up right now, our trysail, and we're gonna drop our jib so that we just have our staysail up. That should get us okay through this storm. There we go.
Sometimes I fail, 'cause I'm pushing it too hard. Living side to side, never practicing, falling deep inside, never full away.
that was right on time.
Yeah. Really quick, like minutes, we switched from main and jib to trysail and staysail. That quick switch before the storm hits is so important because one of the common things we hear for roller furling, I don't want to have to go up on the bow in a storm to tackle with a sail. So the thing is, you don't go up in a storm to tackle with a sail. You do it before the storm. You get it switched, and then you're ready. So we're just ready. Maddie's getting into her pity cave. That is her preparation for the storm. She's already puked. So now her stomach's nice and empty. Poor girl. But we got the sails switched, and now it's just a matter of wait for it. So props to Maddie for spotting that storm, because I was playing with the fishing line and the bait and everything, and I just completely didn't look at the weather at all.
It's dark. I think there's a storm coming.
Which is really stupid, because that is like one of the most important things to do on the boat, is keep an eye on the sky to watch for weather. So I'm just playing with the line. I finally get the thing in the water, and Maddie's like, is this really a good time with that big storm coming? And I'm like, oh crap. So we pulled the line back out and switched the sails right away.
I came in and took a Dramamine, and before I even swallowed it, I was like projectile puking into a bucket.
Yep. The glories of sailing. So it does always like get me on edge and a little antsy when I see a squall coming, because you never know how bad is it gonna be. Like, is it just a little rain and no wind, or is it a ton of wind? Like, I just don't know. And it's that unknown that I find frightening at sea. But the good thing is, we're in, we're safe, the boat is ready, everything's set. Wendy has the steering on a broad reach, so like it's all good. Okay, squall number 1 has passed. Okay, so out in the ocean, I mean, there's the general course. So we are going west. Go north, a little south, no one cares, as long as it's west. So while we're out here, we pick and choose the nice west. That west sucks. That west is nice. So I jibed, now we're heading slightly south of west, and that'll take us more towards the nice skies and nicer weather, and less towards the nasty skies and nasty weather. Yep, that's it. That is navigating at sea. No GPS, just a compass and an eye on the sky. Whee!
Nights like tonight where it's really rocky and rough and I'm on Dramamine and so I'm loopy and tired, I am just making the easiest dinner, which is pasta with tomato sauce and Spam. Not every day at sea is packed full of exciting adventure, and today was an example of that. Sometimes we just have blah days, and that was today. And that's alright. As long as nothing bad happened, it's a good day. And when we wake up tomorrow, we'll still be at sea. Hopefully this rocking will calm down by then.
There's nothing around us. We're just out in the middle, just the absolute middle of the ocean. And there's a moon. It's just, it's so magical out here. Now, one thing we learned is going dead downwind sucks, because you go wing on wing and then the boat just rocks and rolls, and it's just, that was horrible. So we're just broad reaching. So we're jibing like every couple days we jibe, and that lets us go downwind, but not as bad of rolling. So that's been it. Today was awesome. Tomorrow's gonna be more awesome. It's just out in the middle of the ocean, completely alone with no one around. Okay, so one night watch about midnight-ish, and it's already alto stratus, so it's starting to build. So that means it's a low pressure front that's just coming in, or a warm front that's coming in, and it's going to gradually go building. So we're gradually going to head a little bit more south. That way we don't have to deal with it, because I don't want to deal with it. And that's it. That's pretty much going to be the rest of our night. The sails are set. We're on a broad reach heading about 20 degrees south of due west. That way we head mostly west, but with a little bit of south to get away from this weather. And just gonna keep an eye on it. So we will see you guys tomorrow. So today's not so lovely weather is no surprise. South of 10 degrees north.
Our current issue is current.
issue. Good news, everyone! I killed the cricket!
Thanks for watching this episode of Sailing Wisdom. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next Rigging Doctor episode. And if you're interested in even more Rigging Doctor awesomeness, consider becoming a patron to see all of our extras. Can't wait to see you next time as you join us out here on the high seas.
So, we got some bait that our friends in Cape Verde gave us. They're these little minnows.
Wait.
We got this bait that our friends in Cape Verde gave us.